Once more, no man in this world ought to depend on another man. And I'm not with that. And I've never thought she resembled that they simply feel like it's so that wasn't who she was. Khloé Kardashian has let the cat out of the bag about her actual inclinations toward her child. And we should say it's not all rainbows and daylight. She has of late admitted that she doesn't precisely have warm and fluffy affections for her little one, and Tristan Thompson isn't going to let that slide. It's his child. After all, he don't care a lot on the off chance that you like him, or not yet think about what he's blissful, and he will do it as he would prefer, and it's possibly you could do without him, or not currently. The copying question on everybody's brains is the reason does dislike her own kid. What is she going to do presently? Well, recollect how we've been hypothesizing that Khloé has been staying under the radar with regards to her child. Well, it seems like we hit the bullseye with that one, since she's truly been battling to security with the little man. Since he entered the world, genuinely, you must be areas of strength for super this climate that we made. Yet, here's the kicker: Khloé didn't actually have an unmistakable thought of what she planned to name him in any case. As per a delicious report in Individuals magazine, she let the cat out of the bag on all of this during the profoundly expected season 3 debut of the hit show that Kardashians arranged to be scandalized, as Khloé becomes truly about her internal conflict and culpability. Encompassing the surrogacy cycle, she admitted, "I shied away from reality. During that pregnancy, I was in a province of shock from the whole involvement. With general hold-up, discuss a profound thrill ride. And it was what was happening. It ought to have never happened that way. Yet I think you just had it on everybody, making the most of you." Yet the stunner didn't stop there, my companions. Khloé uncovered that it seemed like a simple exchange. As she would remove the child from the one who birthed him, the responsibility was destroying her. As she trusted, "I felt truly regretful that this lady just had my child. And afterward I take the child, and afterward I go to another room. And you're isolated." It's such a value-based encounter, since it's really not necessary to focus on him. Khloé didn't keep down as she openly talked about the obvious contrasts among surrogacy and customary pregnancy. "I wish somebody spoke the truth about surrogacy. And the distinction of it," she pondered, "that doesn't mean it's terrible, it's perfect. Yet it's totally different." The great American Prime supporter commented, leaving all of us longing for additional subtleties and luck in light of the fact that the disclosures continue to pour in. Khloé stunned all of us by conceiving that during the introduction of her 5-year-old little girl, Genuine, she felt more joined to her than to her child Tatum, who was brought into the world through surrogacy. "It's a psyche." Kim said hers was simple, and this is difficult. Obviously, her sister Kim Kardashian couldn't avoid including her own opinion with the existing blend. Kim recognized that Khloé viewed the surrogacy experience as out-and-out testing. The notorious American socialite proclaimed she had a truly tough time tolerating the entire cycle. "I really do feel that there is a distinction when the child is in your tummy. It truly feels your genuine heart. Consider it contacts your organs. There is no other person on this planet that will feel you from within like that. Individuals can associate in various ways, and individuals can't associate, yet the web isn't willing to allow things to go as effectively as Kim was." This individual said she wouldn't fret having his child when his most memorable child mother pregnant. Did she anticipate? This individual, however, had an extremely intriguing hypothesis on everything. And it sounds pretty persuading to us. "I believe she's truly considering giving that child back to the proxy. She presumably doesn't need it that awful any longer, since Tristan cheated and had one more child simultaneously. And they're as of now not together. Her close-to-home association is gone." It's very much like how ladies' child daddies lose his profound association with his kid once him and the child mom is gone. It's not right, yet individuals do this. She is silly always in any event, thinking about a subsequent kid and not being hitched to him yet, or giving a few years for him to show he wasn't actually deceiving. It's like she got up past the point of no return. It's positively an entirely conceivable hypothesis, particularly when you consider the dynamic in history that Khloé and Tristan have, as per insiders who spilled the tea to TMZ. Parted yet, that doesn't mean they've totally cut ties. God help us, these two are purportedly assuming the part of cordial co-guardians. It resembles Khloé needs her kid's 5-year-old Valid and multi-month-old Tatum to have a relationship with their dad, regardless of whether they're, as of now, not a thing yet. Clutch your caps on the grounds that the top plant has been staying at work longer than required. Khloé and Tristan have been followed by hypothesis that they've revived their sentiment, yet Khloé eagerly denied the cases she took to her Instagram story to share a secretive statement that sent fans into a craze. The unattributed quote read, "The genuine flex is permitting God to recuperate you without becoming like the people who hurt you." And think about who engaged in the blend. Khloé's elder sibling, Kim Kardashian. Rumors from far and wide suggests that Kim was spotted going to Tristan's NBA games, driving Tattlepage Dumois. To allude to a potential compromise, Dumois dropped the bomb, recommending that Tristan and Coco, that is Khloé people, may be back together. Yet Khloé wasn't having any of it. In a searing remark on an Instagram fan account, Khloé shut down the reports unequivocally. She applauded back, saying, "Quit pushing this account, it's tiring." Yet I guess you all will proceed with the account you need, paying little mind to what I say, so the thing's the point, it's depleting. Yet I learn individuals will just comprehend to the level of their own discernment. We should not fail to remember the relational peculiarities in this sizzling adventure. Khloé featured how she upholds her sister, Kourtney Kardashian's ex Scott Disick. Despite the fact that it's not worked out on an NBA stage, she tossed conceal at the individuals who trust that in the event that there are no photographs, it didn't occur, expressing a few things truly or similarly, as they are these two lovebirds, had a hit or miss relationship that traversed from 2016 to 2021, yet oh rapture did Tristan's meandering eye cause some serious choppiness. The athlete really couldn't safeguard his devotion over and again, getting found out in duping embarrassments that shook their relationship. In the midst of the tumult, Khloé and Tristan invited a wonderful child young lady named Valid into the world in April 2018, yet even the delight of their girl's appearance couldn't protect them from the tempest of unfaithfulness. Only hours before obvious introduction to the world, DailyMail.com dropped a sensation uncovering Tristan's supposed throw with a New York City strip club barkeep named Lonnie Blair. Discuss awful timing. In spite of this embarrassment, Khloé and Tristan soldiered on leftover together. For some time anyway, their romantic tale hit one more barrier in 2019 when Tristan shared a hot kiss at a party with, in all honesty, Kylie Jenner's previous dearest companion, Jordan Woods. The selling out was a lot to handle, and Khloé at last tapped out. Yet as destiny would have it, the pandemic lockdowns united them back. They moved in together to co-parent their little girl Valid, yet it wasn't nurturing that got revived. Love found its direction once more into their lives, and the blazes of their sentiment were reignited. Who could oppose the bait of enthusiasm in segregation anyway? As the maxim goes, his tree has an approach to rehashing the same thing. Reports of their split began circling in June 2021, powered by bits of gossip about Tristan's treachery. It seemed like Khloé had contacted her limit, burnt out on the steady disturbance brought about by his activities. And afterward, like an unexpected development, straight out of an unscripted television show, DailyMail.com dropped another stunner. They solely got court records, uncovering that Tristan was expecting a child with a lady named Marilee. The news came as a shock to Khloé, who found out about Tristan's disloyalty through her sister, Kim Kardashian, who read the story on DailyMail.com. Gracious, the show in a red-hot showdown during the season one finale of the Kardashians. Khloé released her repressed feelings, destroy streaming her face. She thrashed Tristan for embarrassing her. With his public outrages, the displeasure and hurt were tangible as she defied him, requesting answers and conclusion with a blend of disappointment and despondency. Khloé vented her sentiments, shouting, "It's a joke, it's Ned. It's humiliating, nauseating. We are in general on top of it. I'm as I didn't buy passes to this F.E. Inc. carnival. Yet, some way or another, I'm observing this multitude of comedians carry on before me. No doubt the entire Tristan circumstance appears to be really unpleasant for Khloé. And you truly need to inquire as to why she continued onward back to him. Still, the way that Khloé is presently stuck bringing up Tristan's substitute's child would make sense of why she doesn't feel associated with the youngster by any stretch of the imagination. And obviously why Tristan will not be exceptionally cheerful about that. That is totally supportive of the video, people. Gratitude for watching and farewell.